If you've ever lived on the planet Earth, you have ran across three different types of people. There is a realistic person, a pessimistic person, and an idealistic person. And in the music game, it is no different. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's two people that you do not want to deal with. So let's go ahead and talk about it.
Bolo!
Like I said before in the title, there is three types of people in this world that you're going to meet. Realistic, pessimistic, and idealistic. In the music game, you're going to meet all three of them at some point. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's two of them that you do not want to deal with. Well, if you do deal with them, at least know how to deal with them. And I'm going to let you know right now. Me, who am I? What type of person am I? Well, Brother Bolo right here is a realistic type of a person. I'm the type of a person who just deals with what is going to happen on a day-to-day basis. If something happens, just learn how to deal with it and go about your day and just try to figure it out, because I live in a realistic type of world. Okay, stuff is going to happen and I just got to figure it out. That's all I got to do. And then I just keep moving on and keep doing what I do. That's the way I work. Now, you have some people that are pessimistic, meaning that they see the negative in a lot of things. Like, say, for instance, if you wanted to start a new record company, they'll be the type that'll be like, oh, man, I don't know if you want to do that, man, because what if it fails? Or if you say, hey, I think I want to go ahead and buy this new car. And they'll be like, oh, man, what if you bought it and it broke down, man? That's bad. Or you might be like, hey, I heard about that guy, man. He seems pretty cool. And they're like, oh, man, yeah, he seems pretty cool, but what if he's not cool? He might be bad for you. See, that's a pessimistic type of a person. They always seem to cater towards the negative things. And that's not who you want to be around, especially in this music business, because it'll kind of throw you off your rocker a little bit, because you need people to be positive around you, not negative around you. Now, the good thing about a pessimistic person is they can kind of point out what could happen, but we're taking chances. Especially in music, we want to have people around us that are positive in things. Like me, I'm a realistic person. I look at what could or what could not happen, but I'm always about the positivity of that things could work itself out in your favor. Unlike a pessimistic person, they're always like, I don't know if you should do that. And it really could be kind of holding you against the wall in a sense, because if you believe in a pessimistic person, you won't get anything done. And that's the whole premise of what I'm talking about today, is getting things done. So if you're with somebody who's always telling you the negative side of things and you're kind of soaking all that stuff in, and you're friends with somebody, because if you're friends with somebody, they're definitely going to rub off on you. But if you're friends with a pessimistic person, you're going to tend to overthink certain situations, kind of like an idealist. An idealistic type of a person is somebody who always strives for perfection. Everything has to be perfect at all times. The beat has to be this way. If I don't do it this certain way, it's not going to be right. If I don't move this way, it's not going to be right. Oh, this snare is not perfect, so nobody's not going to like it. It's not going to be right. And guess what you're doing the whole time? You're not doing nothing, because you're not getting nothing done, because you're striving for perfection in everything. And it's not perfection on a wide scale. It's only perfection in your eyes. That's what an idealistic person is. And that's one person who, me, to be honest with you, I can kind of deal with, but I can't kind of deal with it, because they strive for perfection for so much that, yes, it does sound sometimes when people make beats or they make music, those people's songs actually sound really good. But the only problem about it is they never put it out, because they never think it's perfect. They never think that it's right. So they don't get anything done. And people like that in the music business is the worst to work with, because even when everything sounds great, or if everything comes out pretty cool, they're always like, I think I can change this, or I think I can do that, or I think I can do this, and it's not going to be right. It's not going to be right. We can't put it out. And I know a lot of people like that. And that's what you do not want to deal with. Now, let me tell you what I do a lot of times. I kind of just, lay my chair back a little bit, and I kind of reevaluate myself from time to time, and I say, especially when I'm making beats or if I'm making a certain song, who am I today? Am I a realistic person? Am I a pessimistic person? Or am I an idealistic type of a person? Now, if you are a realist, you'll kind of be like, song came out kind of good. The audience might like it, they might not like it, but at the end of the day, we'll just try to figure it out and we'll go back to the drawing board and make it work. But then you might have a pessimistic person be like, I don't know about that song, man. If the audience don't like it, it could mess up your whole career. I don't know if you could do that. But then you'll have the one idealistic type of a person to say, man, it just don't sound right. We can't put it out. We can't do nothing with it. We just got to keep it locked up until it's perfect. And to be honest with you, it's a lot of you guys out here that are idealistic type of thinkers, to where you have so many songs, so many beats stored up, to where you never put it out because you don't think it's perfect. I'm here to tell you right now, things are never going to be perfect, because to you it might be perfect, but to the masses it might be different because you're dealing with different personalities. That's why I always think to have a realistic approach when it comes to things. Be free. Enjoy the ups and downs. Enjoy people saying, I don't like this, or I do like this. But don't be pessimistic and say, if I put this out, it's just going to tear up my career. I don't know if I can come back from that, because you're living in fear. One thing that I say about this music business is you cannot live in fear, and you cannot stop putting out stuff because you think it's not right or the timing is not right. You have to put on your shoes and walk in faith. Sound like a preacher right now, Bishop Bolo. Yeah, Bishop Bolo. So what I'm telling you guys right now is walk in your faith, okay? Have faith in your music. That's what I'm saying. You can be a little pessimistic from time to time. You can be a little idealistic from time to time. But you need to be a realist and understand that some things are going to work and some things are not. And just put it out. And then get all of the comments, get all the feedback that you need, make your adjustments, and do it again. And in most cases, that's how you become better. So I hope you guys enjoyed what I was saying. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.